What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. Hope you guys are having a mind-tastic day today. I'm having a great day. So I tried to record a little bit last night, but I had to kind of be quiet again because it was really late at night, really early in the morning. So this is what we did in the last episode. We put up some of the ice boat road and put a design in here, and it seems like everyone is okay with this design. I think it looks really good. I'm happy with it. It's just a lot of materials, guys, but as you saw there at the beginning, I did start working on this here just a little bit, but that other side is what I was working on earlier. So that's about halfway. That's about as far as I got, but this is all the way down at Villager Island, as you can see there. So this works really good, especially with the boat, and you don't have to use as many rockets if you're flying. And I'm about to die, so I probably should eat something here. But anyway, guys, what I have also done is, if you come all the way down here, I have went ahead and put in the tracks and the ice for the majority of the spawn area, or the spawn ice boat road. So this thing goes pretty dang far. The other ice boat road is just to the left, right outside of the wall there, but there's also some other stuff that's going to be coming off of this ice boat road as well. So let me get down here and show you. So we're going to have an intersection right here, and this is going to lead over to the Stronghold. I've kind of went ahead and dug a little bit to try to figure out where the Stronghold is, and actually I think I did get an obsidian put down where the portal is. Yeah, there it is. So the Stronghold will be way down here at 273, negative 273 and 71. So a pretty decent distance. You can't even see from the render distance there. So I'll have to finish that up at some point, but if we keep coming down this way, this will lead to spawn. That spawn will be that way right there, and then also the industrial district. So I think I got the majority of the industrial district up as well, because it really wasn't that far. I think it's right here at the end. Yeah, there it is. So we got the industrial district up as well. The spawn isn't all the way complete. I do have a little bit of work to do with that, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now, the one thing that I was going to say to you guys was, if I do not get all of the design for these ice boat roads up by the 100th episode for the new world download, then don't worry, I will still try to have portals and some sort of path leading to all of the locations so that you can get to them. So if it's not designed, which most likely a few of them may not be, because that's a lot of materials that we do have to collect and make, but you will still be able to get to all of those locations, so do not worry about that. But there's two things that I think we need to do in this episode, one of them being this Netherwart Farm here. I think I want to try to design some sort of Netherwart Farm that is a little more automatic. I know that you have to place them down, but you can use water to break them, but obviously you cannot do that in the Nether. So we're going to have to find a place to do that, and I'm going to have to make a design and kind of figure out exactly the best way to farm up these Nether warts. And the other thing is concrete. So concrete, you do have to go get the sand and the gravel, but then you have to place it and break it, and it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. So I think I have came up with a design that can help us out with that just a little bit. I'm thinking that we're probably going to go put it over in the industrial district and have a little spot for it there. But before we get into those two things, guys, we do need to go over a couple other things. Alright, guys, so I actually have 2 more subscribers that need to be added to the subscriber room. So thank you guys very much for putting your names down in the comments section and let me know what you wanted for me to put up on the wall for you. Now, there is one little issue. So Parth 22308, I know you wanted a large fern, but apparently, and I did not know this, but apparently you cannot collect a large fern. So you can't silk touch it, obviously. You can't use shears on it. When you use shears on it, it gives you 2 ferns. And you can't put silk touch on shears. So I'm going to just give you a regular fern for now with your name on it. If you want me to change it to something else later on, just let me know down in the comments section. Just put your name back down there and put whatever you want me to put on the item frame. But I think the fern's cool, but I'm sorry I couldn't get you the large fern, but I guess that's just Minecraft mechanics. So there we go, Parth 22308, you are up on the board. And then we've got one more, and that is Mick 0. There we go. So we got 2 more people up on the subscriber board or wall in the subscriber rooms. That is awesome. One other thing that I did forget to say in the intro there, guys, is this episode may be a little bit shorter. I'm going to try to make it more than 10 minutes, but it may be around 15 or so, just because I've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend and have had a hard time kind of recording and getting everything together. So just wanted to throw that out there real quick, but we do need to use the Feel Good machine real quick here. So what did we get? Keep up the great work. There we go. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that because I've been working kind of hard. All right, cool. So, like I said in the intro, guys, I think what we're going to be doing is heading over to the industrial district and putting together a concrete converter machine. And that way, we can just take whatever concrete we need, the powder, and it will give us some, and we can break it at the same time, and that way it'll be a little bit easier than having to like place it down and break it and try to collect it all up and worrying if it's going to despawn if you put too much down and stuff like that. So I'm going to head over to the industrial district and go ahead and get started building that machine. I already have pretty much all of the items that we are going to need here. So this is what we're going to need, along with, technically it's 7 water blocks altogether, but this makes a infinite water source, so we'll just use that. So I'm going to head over there, guys, and I will see you once this thing has been completed. Heck yeah, there we go. So we got the concrete converter all built and ready to go. So this is just something I came up with in a creative world. I'm sure someone could probably make it a lot better than I could. But basically what this does is you come over here and you put in the concrete that you are wanting to turn into powder. And then it's going to go over here into this dropper, which is kind of loud. Let's turn this down a little bit for now. And that dropper right there, it's going to shoot it up in the item elevator, the water elevator. It's going to bring it across some ice into a hopper. It's going to go in this chest and split it into these here. So as you can see, it's filling up one right now, and then it will fill up the other one. I'm probably going to manually do this though, because it'll be a lot faster. All right, there we go. And then also, let me jump back up here. Any extras will obviously fill up the hoppers. And if there's any extras, they will end up going into the chest up here as kind of like a big reservoir. So that works out pretty well. We'll go ahead and take those out for now. And I'm going to just throw these over here. So what you want to do is you want to fill your inventory with something that is obviously not the concrete powder that you are doing. And you want to put that in your offhand. So you've got 2 buttons here. This button right here will give you a little bit to start off with. And this one will turn the water on to start the system, which is on right now. So we press that to turn it off. If we stand right here and we press this button, this is going to give us about 8. Yep, there we go. It should be 8 every time. You'll put that in your offhand just like so. Or you could just, you know, keep a stack or whatever else. It really doesn't matter that much. And throw that into there like that. Fill up everything else. And then you would turn on the system here. That's going to turn on the water. There's an observer there that sees when you place a block, and it will shoot off these 2 droppers here that have the concrete in them, or the powder. And then it will give you some every time that you break one. And then there is hoppers underneath these slabs here that will lead to this chest here, which is a double chest. And then also there's a single chest here that if this gives you too many items, because this is, I want to say, a little bit faster than you can break, which isn't a big deal, but that will go underneath these carpets right here, which has hoppers on them, and that will lead over here into this chest just like that. Alright, so I don't have the red concrete. I gotta go make that. But I say we go ahead and start up the system and try it out. So I just turned it off. As you can see, there's no water. We'll press the button. The water will come on. You can press this button if you need to. And then you're just going to look kind of like right here at this slab. And you're just going to hold down both buttons just like this. and it will give you some, and it will pick up some. So I might have to mess with some of the adjustments just to make sure that we aren't losing any items or anything like that. But the ones that we don't pick up should go in the chest below us, and then we can take them out and put them back into the system. But this way, this is just a stationary place that we can come to do our concrete, and we can do large amounts of concrete, because originally what I was doing, let's go in here. So we did pick up some of these, and that's fine because I did have a full offhand here. So we'll put those to the side, and then the rest will go into here. So we already got over a stack there, so that's pretty freaking cool. All right, we'll throw this stuff back in here so it can go back through the system. And what I was doing originally, which let me grab some of these, I guess. What I was doing originally was I would take a water bucket, and you guys may have seen this, I'm not sure, but I would do this, break 2 of these blocks here. Actually, no, I just break 1. There we go. And I would place this just like that, and then I would take this black concrete powder and put it in my offhand, and if I had a lot more stacks like this, then I would, and actually I think I did break that block, so we're just going to fix that real quick to make sure that this does the correct thing here. Bring that up, make sure that goes down. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that right there. Alright, so we'll just fill up some of this like so. And what I was doing originally was I would come over here, put one in my offhand, and then I would throw these on the ground. And I could only do about 9 stacks or so. And because obviously after 5 minutes everything is going to despawn, then I'd have to pick it up and I'd have to watch the timer or set a timer or something like that. And it was just getting quite annoying. So I think this is going to be a lot better because we don't have to worry about items despawning, and we can do many, many more stacks than we can with just doing 9 and then watching a timer and stuff like that. So that's how I was doing it before originally, and it's not the greatest way to do it, especially if you're trying to not lose items. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick, and then we will see what we're going to do for the next part of the episode. I think I want to try and make the Netherwart Farm also. Now, I don't know if I want to do that over here or not. I may actually do that at the mega base. I'm not 100% sure just yet. I haven't really got a design for it at this moment either, so I do need to go over in a creative world and try to design some sort of Netherwart Farm, and then I will jump back in and then build it, and then we can check it out. Like I said, we're going to need a whole lot of that and a whole lot of the red concrete, so in between clips I may make some red concrete also. Not sure just yet, but we will see here in just a few moments. Well guys, you know me. Have to make the project as big as I can, even if that is not on purpose. So I got the design for the Netherwart Farm done, and I decided to put it over at the mega base near the potion brewing room. And the design that I made, yeah, it was a little bigger than I expected. Yeah, so oh goodness, check this out guys, oh my god. Yeah, so I made this thing a little bit bigger than I thought I was going to. This room is a 39 by 39, and it needs to go to about a 43 by 43 or 41 by 41, somewhere in there to get the design in. And just to show you, I am over here in the potion room. This is where we originally had our Netherwart farm that had like 25 blocks or something like that, 20 blocks. Yeah, this thing turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought. So since that is the case, I have decided to just work on the actual mechanic part of the farm today, and then in the next episode we can work on the design, and I may work on it a little bit in between episodes just to kind of get a feel of what I want to put in here. But yeah, so I think I've got the mechanic portion of it pretty much done. The only thing that we need to do is put in, oh, here they are right here. We need to put in some water buckets. So I think we need 25 of these guys. There we go. And are we going to have enough room? I hope so. Yeah, we'll have enough room. There we go. Awesome. All right, so we need to get up here, and I need to grab a few blocks as well just to get up here. Now I can kind of go over the design with you here in a second. So what we want to do is come into here, and if I can do this, I may have to, yeah, I may have to break some of these guys right here for the time being, just to be able to get these water buckets in here. So we're just going to put one water bucket in each one of these dispensers, and I'll just go around and do that to all 4 sides, or the remaining 3 sides, I should say. I don't know why I thought it was 25, because 4 times 5 is definitely 20. But anyway, there we go. We got all of the water buckets in there. And how this works is we've got a place right over here. We need to put a button here. So I should have a button down in one of these boxes. There it is right there. So we'll take this button and we're going to put it right here. When we press that, it's going to send a signal down here, and it's going to go into this pulse extender. That's going to go into these 2 observers, and it's going to send a signal to the dispensers all the way up here, just like this. So all of them look the exact same. Alright, so everything seems to be in order here. We may have a little bit of loss. They may pop up on the sides here, but that is fine because the design I'm going with will fix that issue. So don't worry about that right now. But I think we're good to go. I'm a little scared, guys. I'm a little scared. Alright, let's try this thing out and see what happens. Okay, the water's going. And it should go all the way to the center. We've got hoppers underneath the soul sand down there. And it looks like we did get a little bit of a loss. We'll turn on some hitboxes here and see how many we can see. Looks like 18, honestly. So there we go. Awesome. It works. That is awesome. Then we can just come back into here and we can easily place them back down by doing like this. Now I will have to go down there and get some more out of the chest because like I said, we do have the hoppers here. They lead to the chests over here, and we will make a better storage system for this. Most likely in the next episode, but we will see. So let me let this thing flow through and then we can see how much we actually got. Alright, looking at this, we got over 10 stacks, almost 11 stacks of Netherwart, so that is awesome. That's really going to help us out when we are working on the Ice Boat Road design, so I'm very happy about that. I like that. But with that, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up for today. Look forward to doing the design for the Netherwart Farm in the next episode. I'm kind of excited to do it. I got a few ideas, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. But look forward to that. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today in this episode. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. That's going to do it, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Dylanrhyne, and I am